and welcome to Amateur Baking Hour. I am your dessert queen, host and baker Jaritzas, and it has been so long since I have done a video. Let's see if I remember how to do this. All right, let's jump right in. As you can see, it is getting near Valentine's Day, hence a little headwear. So we're gonna do some Valentine's Day stuff. Today, I am going to do chocolate chip cookies, but with a little spin. Let's jump right in, shall we? What we're going to need first is 1/4 cup of butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1/8 teaspoon of almond. You can use a couple of drops of pink dye if you want to. If you don't, you don't have to. We're gonna have cherries in this recipe, so if you wanna just use the juice from the cherries in order to give it a little hint of pink, you're more than welcome to do so. It's kind of what I'm gonna do, and then if I see it's not pink enough, I'll add a drop or two, but it's totally your choice. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of chopped up cherries. Again, I left some of the water in there to give it some flavor, but you don't have to. You can actually drain it completely and then just have it all chopped up as finely as possible. You can also have some spare for like decorations. It's really your choice. And the last ingredient, because you can't have chocolate chip cookies without chocolate chips, is chocolate chips. I mixed it in some white chocolate with some regular dark semi-sweet chocolate just to, you know, why not? I like to zhuzh it up a bit. We're also gonna need a bowl, some spatulas, a whisk, if you have an electric whisk or an electric mixer, even better for you. And last but not least, a cookie cutter. Oh, of course, and a cookie sheet. You kind of need that to make the cookies. So that's all you need. Gather up your ingredients and let's get to baking, shall we? Please don't forget to put your oven at 350. And you're probably gonna hear mine go off as we get started because that's just how we roll in this house. And yeah, all right, let's get to it. So we're gonna start by mixing in the 1/4 cup of butter. And I'm just gonna use a whisk for now and try and get it as smooth as possible. I left mine out so that it's at room temperature and it's soft enough. Add in your brown sugar as well. And it should probably mix in a little bit better. With an electric mixer, you're gonna mix it in for 1 minute and it'll be nice and smooth. For me, it's gonna be a little longer than 1 minute. It looks like I'm getting nowhere fast, so go ahead and add your egg. Hopefully it will help me bind this a little bit more. Next, you're gonna add your vanilla. Mix that up right there, nice and neat. Once you see that it is nice and mixed up, then you're going to put it aside and you're going to grab your flour. There goes my oven. So you're gonna grab your flour. I already have my flour in a container, but if you don't, then grab another container. You're gonna mix your flour with your baking soda and your salt. I'm gonna grab my spatula and just mix that in there like this. And then I'm gonna bring on over the sugar mixture, and I'm going to mix it a little bit at a time. So while I do that, I think I might as well just tell you guys what's been going on with my life. There has been so many changes in the last year and a half. I think the last video was in June or July of 2020. Since then, let's talk, shall we? So I was dating someone. He was in a video. I'm pretty sure you can guess who it was. It's not a big secret. And then he asked me to marry him in September. And we planned our wedding for January of 2021. And that's what we proceeded to do. So he is from Iowa. He proposed in, where did he propose? He proposed in Georgia, because I was up there for work. And he went up there to visit me, and he proposed up there in an aquarium because he is a fisherman, so it's only right. And then we planned our wedding for January of 2021 up in Iowa, because I have always dreamed of having a winter wedding and I wanted one. So I planned it and I made it happen. And that's exactly what happened. All right, once it gets that it's this tough, we're going to use a bigger spatula and just kind of scrape this off, and then use this to mix everything else in. Now what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna fold in the cherries. Again, you have a choice of adding more color, which I think I'm gonna end up doing. Let's see what this looks like first. Oh, cherries, so delicious. Well, it has a nice pink hue to it. Let's see if it takes the whole thing. I'm gonna add another dot of pink just because I want it to be very Valentine's Day-ish. So there we go. Your pink is at your discretion. However pink you want it is perfectly fine. But let's go ahead and mix that in there. This is very nice and pink. And the last thing I'm going to add are the chips, chocolate chips. So let's mix that up in there. And while we do that, let me continue. So we had our wedding in January of 2021, so last year. And it was beautiful, and it was very winter wonderlandish. It was small and intimate, and I loved it. And then I got pregnant right away. So I spent the next 9 months, 10 months, technically it's 10 months, growing a small human inside of me. And that was fun. A lot of ups and downs. And then in October, I had my baby. It's a boy. And yeah, I've been taking care of my little one for a bit, trying to get back to my old routine. This whole COVID business kind of put a delay in my plans, but you know what? I'm back, and baby, I'm better than ever. So bring it. All right, this looks pretty nice, pretty mixed. There we go. It is going to be sticky. If you want to pop it in the fridge or the freezer for about an hour so it can get a little harder, you can. You don't have to. Right now, I'm not going to because my oven is ready and I want to try these cookies. So you're going to put this aside. I have my pan, my very worn gray pan. I need a brand new pan, folks. Let's put that one over there. This is ready to go. And I'm going to proceed to use my cookie scooper. If you don't have one of these, which a lot of people I'm sure don't, a spoon is perfectly fine. Heck, if you don't mind getting down and dirty, you can use your own hand and do this yourself. But yeah, I'm gonna scoop this down. We're gonna put it in the oven for 13 to 15 minutes. So it should go into the oven for 13 to 15 minutes, or until you see that it looks nice and brownish around the edges, depending on how crunchy you like it. So yeah, let's get this part done. and all done. Go ahead and kind of flatten it a little bit, not too much, because again, it is very sticky. And then, like I said, pop it in the oven for about 13 to 15 minutes. 13 to 15 or 14 to 16. And then we'll go from there. We can go from there. I mean, taste it to see how it comes out. These look delicious already. I am excited. Obviously, you're not gonna fit the entire batter on here. So take your time, be patient. If you wanna make them smaller, make them smaller. Yeah, so we're gonna pop these into the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes, no later than that, if your oven is really hot like mine is. In the meantime, I'm gonna put up some pictures of my last year and a half. I hope you guys enjoy, and we will see each other in a few minutes. Okay, bye.
I don't like romantic stuff. And you do? Which is why this is happening somewhere so romantic. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. This is yours. Mask back on. Mask on.
I'm putting my mask on.
Die.
Hi, and we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that little slide of my life. I did. Anyway, so my oven was a lot hotter. As you can see, these cookies are a little bit more crisp than I would like them to be. But it is time for the moment of truth, so we have to try them anyway. Let's grab a cookie. I want this one. It's still nice and soft, as you can clearly see. I added a cherry on one of them, and let's try it out. This is good. It's nice and soft and chewy, and it has just the right amount of chocolate chips with cherries. I like it, and personally, I would recommend mixing the white chocolate with the semi-sweet, because I think it just, you know, it looks nice first and foremost, not these clearly. But I think your guys came out better. It looks like I'm out of practice and I need to do some more baking. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am doing my best to just be consistent and try and give you guys as much content as possible. I am always looking for guests. I always want to, you know, incorporate someone else, and that's my goal, to teach you guys how to bake, even though I myself am an amateur, hence amateur baking. But it's so much more fun when you do it with someone else. And if you're a better baker than me, hey, even better, you can teach me a few things. So I am calling you out. If you would love to be a guest on Amateur Baking Hour, then definitely send me a message, send me a comment, and I'll be happy to respond. As always, I come to you with everything. I just need your kitchen and you. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for another episode. And as always, share, like, subscribe, comment. I think that's everything. And happy baking. Bye.